So, one of the things that I'm always working on is establishing better habits, breaking old bad habits, establishing new better habits. And today, while I was out trying to establish some of those habits and do some exercise, I was listening to a podcast, and James Clear was the guest on the podcast. And if you're not familiar with him, he's the author of Atomic Habits and a book that I'm familiar with, but it'd been a while. And he was on this podcast I was listening today, and I was reminded of a couple of things. One of them being that breaking habits and actions down into small 2 minute or less increments can help you to achieve some progress in establishing the new habit, even if it's not the full extent of the habit you want to achieve. I'll give you an example. He used this example, and it was a person who was struggling with fitness and weight loss. And one of the ways in which they found success was to go to the gym and only stay for half of an exercise and leave. And the idea was to establish the habit of just showing up. In fact, the line he used was the heaviest weight at the gym was the front door. I thought that was really pretty hysterical. That story left an impression on me because I know that one of the things I struggle with is establishing those routines, particularly if they take longer. And breaking them down into those short time periods was a great reminder for me. So today I was reminded of why I really always enjoyed Peter McKinnon's 2 Minute Tuesdays or short form content sometimes, was because you can break things down into small bite-sized pieces. Today, it made me think about starting a series of things that I'm learning or thoughts. So I thought I would share that. Consider today breaking any kind of a routine or task that you're trying to accomplish regularly into a small process that's less than 2 minutes. Perhaps that'll help you get started, even if it means, hey, I'm just going to go and I'm going to meditate for 2 minutes. I'm going to lift a weight for 2 minutes. I'm going to walk for 2 minutes. I'm going to read a book for 2 minutes. I think it's important to consider starting. That's the hardest part usually. And simplifying it and making it small, perhaps that'll help you get started. I know it's certainly something that I was thinking about today. So today, thanks for joining me here at the Sandbox.